Don't want to leave it on YouTube. Did you guys both see the quest at all? I know Jack did. He was kind of like drooling over the reward and stuff.
I couldn't get it focused on my screen, so I grabbed the book and I read it about half hour ago.
No, fair enough. Um, what Aiden's going to join us in a bit. He's putting little one to bed. How do you want people to be set up at the front now? Do you want Jack at the front or an Aiden, or do you want to switch it round?
I think Jack and Aiden should be at the front. Can I just double check? Did I pick anything up at the market?
What did you pick up? You did get some stuff, I think, because you've got the wrist crossbow now.
Oh yeah, we actually went back and got that, didn't we?
Yeah, so you can wrist crossbows attached to your arms,
Yeah.
and you can fire it even if you're standing next to the bad guys. So you should get to use it all the time.
I thought we didn't go back to the. Oh, maybe we did. Maybe I'm just imagining it. I thought we hadn't gone back.
No, I went back in the end and I just bled us dry, so it totally broke.
Fair enough.
But
So it's decent stuff we're getting. That's the thing. So it's not really the end of the world.
no, we've got some pretty decent kit now, and the characters are a bit better at level 2, so it should be a bit more interesting.
Yeah. I still need to get something on my head, my feet, and my accessory.
you're, you're part naked.
I am.
Jack, have you got all your kit down pat?
Yep, I have a printout from the sheet. So I know my additions are the wrist crossbow and the cape.
That's it. So it should put you in a better place now, hopefully.
Yep, certainly going to help. I mean, it's going to get interesting when I hit level 4. Um,
Yeah.
but I've got to do a relative amount of pounding until then.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty nasty when you get to level 4. Cool. Shall we kick off then? Aiden can join us whenever.
Yep, we can swing it once the nipper's sorted out.
So, do you want me to actually move anyone in turn 1, or are you all happy where you are?
I am happy where I am. I am going to immediately declare that stamina is being spent.
Oh, what's going to stealth?
Do right.
Okay, cool. Vicky, you happy where you are?
Uh, yeah, I'm absolutely fine. Can I just check though what my evasion is? Sorry, I'm being a pain.
No, I
Nothing
think
new then.
it's what is your evasion these days?
Opening up the sheet on the phone because the PC's back in the office at lot.
Oh, okay, cool.
Back to old schooling it with pen and paper.
So
Delicious.
you've got Vicky. You've got your agility's 4,
Yeah.
and then you add on what have you got? You've got the skin stitcher armor, which gives you another 2, and you've got a cloak, which gives you another 4, I think.
Yeah, evasion's just one though, isn't it, on the skin stitcher?
No, it's oh yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so you're just trying to find it on the spreadsheet. So you've got 5 evasion from items, and then you've got your agility of 4. But when it comes to reducing damage, when you do evade, you only reduce damage by 1 for every 2 points of evasion.
That'd be four, wouldn't it? 'Cause you round down.
Yeah, which is a bit of a pain.
Right.
So Jack's going into stealth. Shall we have Aiden just open the door?
Yeah, I think that's a good shout.
Let's do that. And then I suppose I could summon some stuff, couldn't I? Might as well do that. In fact, I can't because we don't do darkness on the first turn. So end of the turn. Who's doing darkness rolls?
Should we let the spinner of doom take the lead?
I can set the spinner going. I might need to mute it.
Evasion 9. So we reduced 4. Did you halve it and round down?
Right. Okay. So the spinner is that a 5, I think.
Cool.
Looks like a 5. So darkness is 5. That's all good. Nothing nasty is going to happen. And then we go straight into exploration. I need to do the dungeon cards quickly for this dungeon.
Yeah.
I usually prep these in advance, but I just didn't get time to do it this time. So I don't put in a quest room this time because it's a random quest room, so I'm just going to shove an objective card in. So when we find the objective card, that's basically going to be the quest room.
Yeah.
So we've got first half of the dungeon is 7, and the second half of the dungeon is another 7 sections.
Plus an objective.
Sorry, Vicky, what was that?
Is it plus an objective?
Yes, it is. So 7 plus an objective. So that goes in the second half. So I'm just going to shuffle it. Hopefully it's not right at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then stack the first lot of cards on top. So that's our dungeon. And we've got the stairs down, which is where we started basically.
Yeah.
Right. So exploration, we're going to kick off with an L corridor.
I think it's cool.
So let's just put that down.
Yeah, okay.
And every time we stick a section down, we've just got to move the darkness marker. So that's a grey, so nothing bad's going to happen. And I've got a door to put down. So how do you guys want to pile around the corner? Who's going where?
Well, I'm happy to just move as far up as I can, leaving Aidan and Jack in front of me.
So Jack, are you just going straight round the corner?
Yes, I think. Actually, if I can stay just the one back, so yeah, where you've got me, that's going to get my stamina back.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool.
Still should give me enough wiggle room if anything kicks off.
So shall we use Aidan to open the door again?
Yeah, I think the bulwark is.
Okay, so
Good help.
do that. Vicky, where do you want to go?
Diagonally up. Well, the far forward is literally in a straight line.
Okay. So you're going to stay right in the corner, or do you want to go down one? Okay. I'm going to go, what do I move? 1, 2, 3, 4. And in my second phase, I'm going to run, so I'm diagonally next to Vicky. And I might as well do some summoning because I'm going to, the darkness is a 5, I'm going to get half of my source rounded up, which is 5.
Yep.
Because I normally have 11. Is that right? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I should have more than that actually. 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm actually missing 2 source tokens. I've been playing with less than what I should have. Let's just check that. What's my mind value? My mind value is... Mind value's 8. Oh no, maybe, no, it is 9. No, that is right. So I'll get 5 half rounded up. So I'm going to use 3 to summon a Necrobloat, or Necroscrote as we're now calling it. And I'm going to stick that just behind Vicky. that's me done. Are you guys doing anything else, or are we pushing off to next turn?
I have got nothing funky to do.
No, I haven't got anything funky to do either.
Are you missing your magic?
A little bit. Although having said that, it would have been useless here anyway.
Right, shall I do the spinner again?
Yeah, go for it.
See what we get. So off it goes, and it's a 4 this time, so that's good. So I'm going to channel 5 source tokens again, but my upper limit now of source, which is normally 9, is reduced by 2 to keep the Necrobloat alive.
Yep.
I'm going to take 2 away. So, exploration again. This time it's a corridor, and it's going to move onto a red section this time. So do you guys want to roll to see what sort of encounter it is?
It's monsters.
Already?
Critical fail.
Oh, okay.
Well, if my dice disagrees with me, it says no.
So there's literally a 1.
Yeah.
Okay, well let's hope it's something mild.
Yeah. Although, we've got new gear to test out.
What's that?
We got new gear to test out.
That is true, that's true. So let's shove the door at the end. I might have to move the camera around a bit. Try and get a better shot. Right, okay, so I'm going to shuffle the encounter cards, see what we get. Right, we have... Oh, shit!
That doesn't sound good.
No, that's really bad. Are you ready, Jack?
Oh no.
Would you like to guess?
Not the Leviathans, is it?
It is the Leviathans.
Liam.
I didn't roll them.
They haven't thrown them in there too, have they?
Well, it's 3 Leviathans and also 1d6 deviants. So that's pretty shite.
2.
You rolled a 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's better at least. So 3 Leviathans, 2 deviants. Let's get those out of the box.
Not as many souls though.
What's that?
Not as many souls though.
No, but sometimes
We
you
might
just want to live, don't you?
Yeah, we might get to keep our own souls.
I'm not sure they're even going to fit in the corridor.
If they don't, will one of the packs will appear behind us.
I honestly don't remember the rule. I'd have to go look it up.
They put it for ambushing, but they're not ambushing.
No, they're prepared, aren't they? I don't know. You'd probably have to look it up in a book, see if they fit. So these take up. No, I need to get the stats out, don't I? So I know what order they go down in. Where are they? Deviants. Leviathans. Right, they're all level 2 monsters now.
Yeah.
So the Leviathan is... I'll just write the stats out and then put the cards down. So we've got an endurance of 4, which is not too bad. Oh no, hang on. Level 2. Crap. Endurance of 6. That's not good. And they've got 2 attacks. They hit on a 4+. Their strength is 5. So that's quite high. And they have 20 life each. Movement of 6 and initiative 8. So that's them. pretty card out. Hopefully Jack can shank one early.
Oh, I probably intend to. I'm going. My first stick is get Stephen.
So that's the Libithins. Can you see the stats all right on the cards, or do you want me to turn the lights down a bit?
Light down a bit would be good.
Just trying that out.
So if the roll for 1, 2, or 3, draw an encounter card and spawn the monsters indicated for the number of players as ambushing. So, how to spawn them will be covered later on. Spawning monsters.
So the Deviants are endurance 5. They've got 2 attacks as well, hitting on a 3+. There's a lot of attacks going to be coming at us. Damage is 5. And what else we got? They've got 9 health, movement of 4, and initiative 6. And I actually forgot that because the monsters are level 2 now, they're all going to pick up a perk. So Jack, do you want to roll a perk for the Deviants?
Fine.
So the Deviants have thick chains. They've got an extra 3 on their endurance, which is pretty savage. So they're now endurance 8. That's going to be really hard to get rid of them. And do you want to roll a dice for Libithins to see what their perk is?
No, I really, really hate the thing. It's 6. Doesn't sound good.
Oh, this is really shit. They've got agile. They can move through accursed and monsters. We're gonna get hammered here.
There's always something about when you say a side quest shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, you shouldn't listen to me.
Yeah.
How is it we draw these round the first bend? Aiden's going to come back and think, what the hell? Right, so initiative wise, you start with the higher initiative, I think. So the Bithins will have to go down. Is that
Always
right?
spawn ranged monsters first, starting with those with the lowest initiative value.
Is that for lowest initiative value when you're doing melee ones?
It's just in general for spawning monsters. If spawning them as prepared, which we are, place them in a newly revealed room as far as possible from the entrance, stacking them up adjacent to one another. Once there are no more ranged monsters, the place begins spawning melee monsters. If spawning them as prepared, begin with the lowest initiative value still.
Okay.
Prepared monsters are placed in the newly explored room as far as possible from the entrance and arranged in a diagonal pattern as if placing them on flat squares of a chessboard. If the room fills up and you still have miniatures to place, start filling in the gaps, starting with those furthest from the entrance.
Okay. Well, I've filled up the entire room now, so I don't know if the last one goes down or not.
Yeah, it says if the room fills up and you still have miniatures to place, start filling in the gaps, starting with those furthest. Oh, yeah. So you're not just. There literally is no space, is there?
Yeah, so that's filling in the checkerboard, which we've done.
Oh, here you go. If during the placement of prepared monsters there is no more room in the newly revealed map tile, they will spill into adjoining map tiles. Continue placing them in the same manner in the other tiles. If there are not enough miniatures to place newly spawned monsters, or there is no free space anywhere in the dungeon to place them, they simply do not spawn.
Oh, crap. That means I've got one next to me. That's not good. I might need your help, Jack.
Well, I can turn around and deal with that one and let Jack and Aidan deal with the two in front of us. Where are the deviants going?
They're already down. They're right down by the door.
Yeah, I'm guessing they had a lower initiative than the Libithian.
Yeah, they did. So Libithians are initiative 8.
Liam, just to be a pain, the deviants, are they ranged or melee?
The deviants are melee.
They need to check a board. They wouldn't be stood next to each other.
Oh, that's a good point. So, in which case, yeah, they would do that. I think that's right.
Yeah, like that.
Cool. So,
Educated.
well, it's not cool. It's rubbish.
They're purple. They can't be that bad.
Ask Jack. Right, well, initiative 8, I might actually pour myself alcohol already.
Yeah, definitely warranted.
Who's going first?
Me.
Yeah. You go.
Initiative 10.
Help me, Jack.
Well, that's the thing, is I think I can actually hit that Lebithin from where I am, can't I?
Yeah, you don't actually need to move. You're diagonally next to it at the minute.
Which I'm just going to check.
Which means in threat range you can't move forward anyway.
Right, what is helping is he cannot possibly be targeting me because I'm in stealth.
Mhm.
Stealth means I cannot miss my attack. I get +2 damage.
Which is amazing.
New skill backstab means that I get another +2 damage on anything not targeting me.
Yeah, that's great, isn't it? So you're going to get +4 before you even do anything.
Exactly. So I cannot miss this attack. So at worst, it's a standard attack. Hopefully, it's a crit. It's not a crit, but it is a hit. So that is 2d6 plus 8. Attack number 1. Not bad. 18.
18 damage. Wow. Okay, so minus the 6 endurance, that's 12.
Yep.
What's its health?
That's really good. 12 wounds.
What's its health?
20.
So
Same again.
attack number 2. This time I'm only getting +2 because it's still not targeting me. It hasn't had a chance yet because I'm a sneaky bastard. That is a hit. So 2d6 plus 6.
No, we're using Skype.
14. So 8 more wounds.
8 more wounds. That's you've done it. It's right on the nose. So scratch one Lebithin. Thank you, Jack. I was getting a bit panicky.
I don't like them.
No, they're horrible.
Any more attacks?
I have got a couple of ranged attacks left. So I'm going to shoot the Lebithin in front of Aiden.
Hi, James. I did just wave at the screen randomly.
Hi, James. Should have guessed it was him actually with Mob Block.
Yeah, I did wonder.
He's used it on some other things, I think. Sorry, Jack, you're shooting, are you?
I certainly am. So time to use the wristing.
Yeah. Are you going to do some wrist action?
Yep. +1 to hit, so on 3+. So another 2 attacks at that front Lebithin. That's crit.
Nice.
1d6 plus 6, so 12.
James needs to stay because since James rocked up on chat, it's all been golden.
Yep. Oh, good luck, Charles in.
Six wounds to that Lebithian.
Nice.
Ranged. Second ranged is also a hit, and I just rolled a 6.
Another crit, bloody hell.
Well, not a natural crit, but same effect.
Anything else up your sleeve?
I think that is me done for the moment.
So how many wounds did you do on the second shot?
12.
Well, 12 total I've done.
So take away the 6 endurance. So what? Another? Oh, right. Okay. So yeah, I'm with you. 6 and 6. You're liking the wrist crossbow then?
One off the wrist generally does help improve, Matt.
Very rude.
It's alright, we're 18 rated or whatever.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Vicky, what's your initiative now?
I'm 9 still.
Okay, so you're going next.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm told to pause.
Oh no, don't worry. No, ignore me. I'm at level 2, not level 3. Damn.
Were you getting excited then with all that wrist action?
Yeah, I just suddenly thought, hang on, I've got an extra attack. No, I don't. Not yet. That's next level.
Is that an extra melee or ranged?
Ranged, unfortunately.
That's
It's
still going to be good though.
It's still going to be handy with the wrist bow, but you know.
Yeah.
Anywho, not for now.
Vicky, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to weave my way towards that Labithium.
Okay, so you're going to stand in front of Jack, I take it.
Yes, please.
Oh, just nudged my necroscope. Okay.
Well, I might as well start with my ranged attack because the wrist crossbow allows me to attack even when I'm adjacent to enemies.
It does. Do you? I mean, I'm assuming you'd roll crit after crit after crit here, but if you did and left it to the end, it would give you enough range to hit the one behind.
Yeah, that's true.
Just
Okay,
these
I
ones.
I will stab it first because I got 3 attempts at stabbing.
Okay. Go with the
I rolled
rapier.
crit.
Crit. James needs to stay.
So well, yeah, 6. Yeah, 10. So that will be 4 wounds.
Okay, nice. So just thinking this through. So if I put that on 5 and that on 1, so you're on 16.
Okay. I will roll to hit it again. I rolled a 4, so it's hit. And I rolled a 6 for damage. So
Is that 4 more?
yeah, it's another 4, yes.
Well, it's dead. It's dead then, isn't it?
Yeah.
James, please log in more often. You are clearly our good luck charm.
Massively.
And I will step forward with that attack.
Oh, with your rapier move.
Yeah. And then with my last rapier move, I'm going to step forward again.
Oh, that works out really nicely.
And I just crit it.
What?
So another
What?
4 wounds. And then I am going to use the wrist crossbow on it.
How many wounds did that do? Was that 4?
What skill? What skill?
Actual skill.
Oh yeah, I forgot my wrist gun skill. Oh bollocks.
Are you gonna add on the bollocks now?
Yeah. That's right. I've just messed my board up. All my like red and blue cubes are now underneath my board. It's quite well balanced.
Oh, you reminded me actually. I need to reset my cubes. I started the game wounded. That's not right.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's hard enough as it is. So, does your wrist gun do an extra d6 damage?
Yeah, once per combat, add 1d6 to the damage scored by a.
Rig dice.
Not my wrist gun.
Well, I said, will you do that?
Oh, okay.
These are legit rolls, James. Doesn't happen very often.
You should have seen the last game, mate.
Mm.
Okay, yeah. So I'll add 1d6 to the 4 wounds that I've just done because I get to choose after. It's only a 1, but it's still 1 more wound.
There you go. Proof that the dice are fickle. That's still really good. Have you?
I now have my wrist crossbow to go.
Yep.
So, just realigned all my cubes. So that is 1d6 plus 2 damage, plus 1 to hit. So I hit on a 3, so that'll mean I hit on a 2. And can be used even when adjacent.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 3, so I've hit. Oh, and rolled a 1. So I rolled 6 in total, which knocks out its endurance, so I didn't get anything on that one.
Boo.
Oh, I'm definitely better with my rapier than my the wrist crossbow, clearly.
How many ranged attacks do you have?
Only 1.
Yeah, the extra one comes in next level. I was just looking. It's the same as me.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, we both do with levelling up, really.
Yeah, that's why I was quite keen to level up to level 2 straight away, because my extra ranged attack kicks in really early, which is quite nice. You guys got to slum it a bit longer. I don't like this doubt James has. So it's the Lebithins next, isn't it? At initiative 8.
It is, unfortunately.
So someone's
Yeah.
going to get thumped. Do you want to roll for behaviour, Vicky, since you're standing next to it?
Not really. I got a 5.
So if without a target, move towards the nearest accursed, then targets them. Attacks its target with strangle or whipping. If a target is not available, but an accursed is within 3 squares. So it doesn't need to whip you. Oh, hang on. Let's have a look.
No, I'm adjacent to it.
Yeah, you
It's
are. So what's the difference? It says with strangle or whipping if a target is not available. So presumably it's strangle then.
Yeah.
Because whipping has a range of 2, mate.
3.
3.
Why am I not seeing that on the card? Oh, right, it's written on the behaviour above it, isn't it? Yeah, range up to 3. Yeah. Okay, so Vicky's getting strangled. Good luck, Vicky. So the Lebithins hits on a 4+, I think. So first attack, try and strangle you as a 1.
This is only our 3rd quest. We did the main mission and then we've done 2 side quests.
Yep, we are
Oh,
sitting,
Aiden's arrived.
we are sitting at a massive level 2.
Nearly.
Is Aiden ready to come in, or is he just getting ready?
No, he said he won't be long.
Okay.
Effectively, he just heard that Vicky's in for a bit of choking. Marching forward.
I'm just watching with my bottle of Scotch whiskey. Right, first attack missed, it was a 1. Second attack on Vicky. Well, that, it might be cocked. It's sitting on my Necroscope's base. I'm going to try and balance the dice on it, if it stays.
What does it hit on?
It hits on a 4+.
We don't want this to be cocked.
I think that's a cocked dice, because I can't balance the dice on it.
Balance?
Yeah, no, my Necromancer was propping it up.
Well,
So, in the interest of fairness, reroll. It's a 1.
yay!
Amazing dice. So it misses, which is
The deviants-
awesome.
Yep.
Well, the Lebithins are 2d6 damage, and on plus their strength of, 5, and if they do a crit hit, it's 3d6 damage.
Yeah, I could have tumbled though, so I wasn't too worried.
That's true. So they've gone.
The deviants can't get to us.
Oh no, they can't, can they?
No,
That's
they
why-
can't get through the Leviathan.
That's worked out really well. So in which case it's Aiden. Kind of want Aiden to play his own character, but I don't know how long he's going to be.
Do you want Jack to do it for this turn?
It's the difficulty, isn't it? Of I hope you say you won't be long. It's tempting to say, recharge the glasses break.
Yeah.
We tried. We just started.
Yes.
Fill up
Well-
your whiskey glass, Liam.
Sorry?
Fill up your whiskey glass.
No, I've already had a shot. I'm happy to do a shot for every batch of monsters, because I figure that might be 2 or 3 throughout the evening. I can handle that. If I go beyond that, I won't be hosting this game.
Just enjoy the whiskey, not do it as shot.
You see, I'll be aiming to say I think a nit every trophy we gain.
What? I'd be in A&E. Be getting my stomach pumped.
What a week night.
So anyway, it's Aidan. Jack, are you going to do Aidan then?
Oh, go on then.
The last piece of pizza.
All yours. Just guessing you wanted by that question. In charge.
You're full charging ahead, so you're right in front of the Lebithin. What are you going to do with the combat stance skill he's got?
I suspect that going
Offensive.
into offensive is the best bet, which is going to put the strength up to a godly 6 on this one.
Yeah, he's got a silver sword as well, which gives him +1 against demons. That's quite nice.
Yes, so
And his
first attack is hitting on a 4+. Would you like James to guess what that roll might have been?
Is it a crit?
It is a crit.
Bloody hell! Where silver sword is 1d6 +2 plus the extra 1 against demons.
It is, so that is 9. 15 damage.
Have you got his strength of 5 on that as well?
Strength of 6 because of the offensive stance.
Oh yeah, bloody hell!
So 15 damage.
Which is 9 wounds.
Jesus Christ!
Right, so that's 14 in total. One Jack.
9. What am I doing? 9 wounds. So let's take that one away.
You will have to pry them from my cold dead hands, especially as they're hidden inside my leathery sack most of the time. That is annoyingly cocked.
Appropriate timing of the word cock.
Yep. That was a 5, so he has hit. So, 1d6 plus 9. 13 damage. So 7 wounds.
7 wounds. 14 plus 7 is dead.
It's gone. Yeah, it's knackered because there's only 20 life. Well, I say only 20 life. That's usually really good.
So, Leah, what are you going to do this turn? Because each of us have taken out a Lebithin.
I'm under no pressure whatsoever. I'm just gonna.
You don't happen to have your crossbow out, do you?
Or 2 deviants will kind of balance out the 3 Lebithians.
I'm just gonna, clap. Well done, guys. No, I was complete moron. I didn't even think about my items. I do this every time because we go through the weapon swap phase. In fact, we don't even do it. I don't even think about it. I mean,
But what are you wearing?
the reality. Well, the reality is, I would have gone to my crossbow because I was right at the back, and it had been stupid to use anything else. Liam will miss everything. Hang on, I need to just take a moment just to reply to James's message. There we go. I am going to use my crossbow because I would have used it.
Like it.
So what am I on now? Two shots, is it?
And Liam didn't get cussed out by the bod bot.
No. Fire.
I've rigged it. It knows not to go against the maker.
Someone needs to type something in all capitals.
Yeah, that'll stress it. Roll of 1. It's not going to be a roll of 1. It might be 2. So I hit on a 5+. The crossbow gives me +1 to hit, and my necroscrote, which is flapping around at the moment, gives me another +1. So it's a 3+. So in your face, James. Oh, it's a crit! It's a critical hit, which is loads. So the crossbow is 2d6 plus 2 damage. 2d6 plus 2, so we're already on 14.
What's their endurance?
8, really high. So 14.
And their health is 6, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's dead,
Is
even
it?
without waking anything else up.
Nice. I hope for some better comments from Malak now. Good effort. Gold effort. Thank you.
Have a second shot.
Second shot. I could do with another 6 here. Oh, it's a 2. What?
Oh,
So So that's missed.
So he's on 3 at the moment.
Have you got another shot, or is that it?
No, that's me spent. I'm not that good. If I get another necroscope scope flapping around at some point, it will give me another +1 to hit. So it will take me down to 2+, which is good. And each one increases my strength and perception, which is nice.
Just quickly, the necroscope is initiative 9. Was it going to do anything?
I keep forgetting about it. Probably not, because well, I suppose what I would have done, and I suppose I better go through with this, I would have had it stand next to me, because if there was any chance that Jack wasn't going to kill Lilibithin, then I would have had it standing next to me as a shield.
It was, wasn't it? Oh no, I see. I'm with you. Yeah.
I can use minions as shields as long as they're eligible targets, so most of the time they have to be right next to me. Back to form, yeah. So that's end of the turn, isn't it?
Yeah, the Wheel of Doom.
Should we just call it the mob block wheel?
Yep.
I'm going to spin mob block. Or we could get James to roll, but I'm not sure I trust his dice. 3. It's all good.
Awesome.
Cool.
Jack's up.
I will step forward 1 square and then unleash the wrist crossbow. That puts me just in range.
Yep.
Hitting on a 3+. That one missed, unfortunately.
James rolled a 7.
That's it.
Drunk more whiskey than me.
Yeah.
What did you get?
Oh, I hit the second time. 3.
D20.
So 10 damage.
Okay, so less the 8 is 2.
Oh, well, wow. That's me done.
4 wins to go.
Still wounds though. I mean, they've only got, what they got? Hit points 9, so it's down to 7. Vicky, are you next?
Yeah. Well, your necroscope can go. What are you doing with your necrobloat?
I've no idea. I mean, it's not in a particularly bad position where it is, I suppose.
Fair enough.
I mean,
In which case-
it can't attack or anything. All it can do is flap around.
Yeah. In which case, I am going to run up to the deviant.
Oh, by the way, guys, because we've gone through the weapon swap phase again, I'm going to switch back to my sacrificial dagger.
Yeah.
So you've moved up to the deviant.
Yeah. And then I'm going to roll to hit. I missed. I missed.
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to step forward with my last one. So I'm by the door. Because I might as well be.
Yeah.
I rolled 5, so I've hit.
Okay, cool.
So 1d6 damage. 4. So I rolled 8 in total. Its endurance is 8.
It is 8, yeah, because of the chains.
So wrist bow time.
Yeah, it's not usually this straightforward, James.
Okay.
Did you do wounds that time, Vicky?
No, because I only did 8 damage. It mitigated it.
Yeah.
Okay, I critted.
Nice.
The 12 altogether, take 8, so I've done 4 wounds to it, which means it's dead.
4 plus the 2 is 7. It's got hit points of 9.
No, I've done 4 wounds, plus the 2 it already has is 6 wounds, which means it's dead. You said it only has 6 health.
Oh, I must have lied. The Deviants have got 9. I've given you misinformation. There's definitely a 9 on the card. I've just checked. It's a 9 on the stat line as well. Sorry.
Might mean the other one's still alive.
Who hit the other one? Was it Jack?
No, it was you.
Well, that's okay because we didn't add on my perception. My perception would have been an extra blah 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 4 + 1 for the scrote, so it would have been 5.
Oh, yeah, still dead. Cool. Right, you gonna let Aiden in?
Oh, you have just seen that. Where is Aiden? Let's just add him in. Ba-ba-ba. Aiden Brown. Add. Which is good timing because he's going a bit.
Right, let's make this dirty.
You're right, Aiden.
Yeah, boy.
Right.
That's
Well,
a lot of fun.
Asleep now, thank God.
do you want to catch up, or have you seen what's happened?
I can see some deviant stuff. Does that count?
We had some Lebithins as well. They're like 4-legged sirens, and they've got like mouths where other things should be underneath them.
And whip. They have whips as well.
They got whips, yeah.
And they've
So
got
they're basically weeb fantasy stuff.
Have you seen the anime Wicked City?
No.
Oh, okay, because they're a bit of a rip-off of the Spider-Woman on that.
So it is weeb fantasy stuff, you big pervy.
Yeah, dude. Okay, you're right.
I mean, Christ, deviants look like something out of the Human Centipede, and now we've got this. It's just like one big dark orgy.
But to be fair though, we're not pervs because
Incredibly.
we're participating. James is the one watching.
The lurker.
Yeah, that least favourite monster is the Lebithians, and we each took one out first turn, so they're obviously not too bad at level 2.
Very happy about that.
I thought you said shook one out then, and then I was thinking of his wrist gun. Anyway, I think it's the Deviant next, isn't it?
Yeah.
Vicky, are you sure you wanted to move up because you don't have the option to tumble now because you're so close to the door?
That's a very good point. I wouldn't have. I'd have probably stepped the other direction.
You would have been able to move back on your last attack anyway, but do you want to go like diagonally next to it?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Deviant then hits on a 3+, so first attack is a 6. Oh, do you want to roll for behaviour, one of you?
Oh, James is leaving us. See you later, James.
Bye,
Oh, sad one.
James.
Good
Right.
talking to you, sort of.
Yeah, boy, get better porn banned. Be better- yeah.
Yeah, thanks for the support, James. Not.
Except
What's
for a one.
a 1? Okay, so each attacks their target with assault. So this isn't too bad actually. So, but it has hit a crit. So whatever points you get from armor, Vicky, you won't get. So you're just going to get your base endurance plus any evasion.
My base endurance is 2 plus evasion of 4. I can tumble though, can't I?
You can do if you want to, or you can try and evade it.
What's the worst they can roll?
Well, its maximum damage is going to be 6 plus 5.
So I could potentially take 5 wounds if I don't tumble.
Yeah.
A bit early taking 5 wounds.
Yeah.
I will tumble.
Okay, so Vicky's tumbling back. Then I think it's Aiden's go, the tank.
Ah, right. You'll need to point. You need like a pointy stick or like a little laser pen, actually.
I do.
You quite often have a pencil.
Here's the pencil. Oh, it's
Pencil.
rolling.
Rolling. So I'm there.
You're there.
And what is to the
deviants-
south of me? Is that the only deviant left?
Yeah, everyone else got creamed.
Oh, well, it looks like I'm going to go aggressive stance and go up and give it a good old pasting then, doesn't it?
Okay, let's move you down.
Is that literally the only thing alive?
Yes.
Yep.
It's like the rolls were amazing.
Well, I'll just roll both my attacks then, why not?
Okay.
Ooh. Okay, so I've missed one and crit the other. In fact, I spectacularly missed one, so I rolled a 1 and a 6.
Lovely.
Ooh, I haven't got the page up with all the shufflers on.
9, so 15.
You've done 15.
Boom. Does that include the extra one for aggressive?
Yeah, it
Yep.
does. So that's your damage. Take 8. So you've done 7 wounds.
Well, it's already
Is it-
taken some damage, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's already taken 6. It only has 3 health left.
Yeah.
Ah,
So you.
splatter bonus.
Yeah, it's gone. It's all over the wall. Right, so do you want to do some adding up? So soul-wise, we've got, where was it? 3 Lebithins, 10 souls each. And then we've got 2 deviants at 3 souls each and a 4-way split.
36, so 9 each.
9 souls each.
Put me out with my maths.
What's that, Vicky?
Yeah.
Okay, so 9 souls each. Aidan, you write the spreadsheet, or do you want me to whiz you over a copy?
Yeah, whiz me a copy. That's what I'm trying to track down now.
Okay, give me 1 sec. You'll get the super updated version as well. Where is it? Okay, here we go. It's coming your way.
What platform are you sending it on?
I'm just sending it over on Messenger.
Okay, cool.
Well, I say that, it doesn't want to let me drag and drop it. Come on. There we go. Right. You got it. Also, they do a nice reward. It's a rare loot card. So we have... It's a Dragon Eye. It's a blacksmithing component which weighs 1, and they also sell for 250, which is pretty good.
A dragon's Jap's eye.
Yes.
Is he not?
Here it is on the Warden cam. Oh, put it a bit higher. So that's what we've got. Who wants to hold this?
What is it? Oh, Dragon Eye. I'll hold it.
Yeah, you want a Dragon Eye?
It's a
Oh.
dragon ocular device.
Just it's not consumable, is it?
No, it's not. It's a crafting component.
That's fine.
Not bad, actually. If you craft it into something, it's +2 damage. Critical hits with this weapon also cause ignite.
That sounds pretty poggers.
Yeah,
There's
that's
that-
decent.
But
There are better ones, certainly.
Okay, well that weighs 1. So Vicky's got that in her pocket. They're all done. So we're out of combat now, aren't we? So
I still got Insanity 4. Didn't we? Didn't I drink that all away, or have I been insaned?
No, you should have drunk that all away. I've probably not updated the sheet on that bit, so that's my
Okay.
bad. Because I took you to the pub. In fact, I took us all to the pub.
I'd say I swear I was down the pub.
Yeah, you were down the pub, social distancing. Okay, so everyone's had their go apart from me. I'm out of combat. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't really want to stand in a doorway, so I'm going to come down another 2. Or actually, before I do that, I might invoke a golem. So actually, what I might do is before I move, I'm going to invoke the golem before I move. So it's going to cost me 4 sauce, I think. 4 sauce, which I lose permanently to keep the golem alive. So that's going to chuck him at the back, and then I'm going to do my move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to move another 2 spaces. I would have moved the Necro bloat.
The Necro Scroat.
And I'll just move the Blood Golem there just to back us up at the rear for the minute. So that's it. Shall I do Darkness Roll, or is there anything else going on?
No, I think that's it.
Okay, let's see what the wheel is. What we got? Oh, it's a 1!
Oh,
So it's going to move on to grey, so nothing nasty will happen. No one opened the door, did they?
Negative.
Okay, so who's going to go first? We're out of combat, so you can go in any order you like now.
I need to rest, and then I can move. But I think we should put Jack by the doorway and get him to open the door.
Well, the first thing I'm doing is going back into stealth.
Okay.
The moment we're out of combat, I'm always going to drop straight back into it.
Are you moving
The other
anywhere,
one.
Jack?
What's that, sorry?
Are you going to move anywhere?
Happy to go right up to the door.
Okay, so we've jacked down 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2. You won't get any stamina back though, because you'll have to run. Is that all right?
I was on full stamina previously because I rested the round before the Leviathans propped up.
Okay, open the door. Who else is moving, and where do you want to go?
Is it worth me using my attack phase to move 1 forward?
Yeah. Aiden, are you going?
Is all my bits and bobs like up to max? Are they? Did I end up having to?
Is that your TV, Aiden?
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
How strange. I'm surprised you were able to hear that.
Oh,
Chipmunk. Chattering in the background. Hi.
Right. I mean, if I'm at full health and full stamina and that, surely I should just like walk in Billy Big Dick.
Yeah, we put you up to the door. You can't go into the next room yet because we don't explore it until the beginning of the next round.
Oh, right, yeah, but I don't want to stand in the doorway, do I, because of, like, bad stuff.
Right, you can step 1 forward.
Yeah, go and step me 1 forward.
Okay, I will go... I might stay where I am because I don't want to smother you guys, but I'm going to move my Necro Scroat up next to me, and then I'm going to move my Golem up behind. He can go in the doorway, he's expendable. Cool, is everyone happy with that? You doing anything else?
Scratching my nuts.
Right, so next turn I'll do the spinner again because it hasn't been sacked yet.
The old meat swing.
Aye. The door guillotining you in the hall. Oh, in half. Yeah. That has happened.
No, you can feel it. It'd be fine.
Oh, darkness is 2, that's all good. So straight into exploration. We have a T-junction. That's a bit of a pain in the bum.
What are you doing with your weapons, Liam?
Oh, I'm on crossbow. I'm going to run out of space a bit here. How am I going to do this? I might have to go that way.
Yeah, well...
That's going to be it's going to be a pain, isn't it? What I might do is I might move the dungeon up a bit.
Yeah, it's probably better to do it now. I've not got a lot there.
So if I put it there, hopefully you can still see the top of the dungeon. And we've got 2 doorways. So which direction do you guys want to go? Oh, sorry, it's going to move on to a red as well. So one of you want to roll to see what's in here?
An event.
An event. Cool.
Yeah, roll 4.
So there's an event card which will trigger next turn if any of us are in this room.
Which we will be because we can't get through the doors.
So do you guys want to deal with this event, or do you just want to go hell for leather, open the door and then face the... I mean, when it moves again it should go onto grey, so we shouldn't have anything bad.
Let's go
happen.
hell for leather.
The rest of you guys alright with that?
Yeah, I'm not afraid. I've got bandages, it's fine.
Charge. And I reckon we should go east.
We're going
Just
east, are
face.
we? Everyone happy with... Oh well, Vicky's party leader, so we're going east. So okay, who's going where then?
Yeah, I'll go up front, because that way I'll get smacked first. Isn't
Okay,
that the whole point of me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Aiden's opening the door.
I move 5, don't forget, so...
Oh yeah, good shout. Yeah, so you've moved 5. Open the door. Where do the rest of you guys want to go?
Well, I'm going to rest and then move. Well, Jack's going to have to go first.
Yeah, I'm going to stand right next to Aiden, please.
Okay, so round you go.
Who's that standing beside me?
It's the dead guy.
It's a
I
dead
mean,
guy.
hell,
Talking about dead guys, I might get some gin.
Well, I've already had a shot. You need to keep up.
Right, I'm getting gin.
Jack's got rum.
It's gin o'clock. Be right back.
So we got rum, gin, and whiskey. Vicky, what are you on?
Right.
Coke. It's probably worse actually out of all of them.
Yeah, probably. Well, for sure. To be fair, Jack's rum has coconut.
Well, that's even worse then.
Yep.
Mob block says charge, which we are. So Vicky, where are you going? Are you charging?
I'm standing still, and then I'll move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't really do a lot with that 4. I'll just move 4 forwards.
So you're getting a stamina back, I take it.
Amaretto's the damn cool.
I can pass on the wine.
Where am I going to go? I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Stand next to Vicky. I won't block you there, Vicky, because you can go diagonally. And I'm going to put the Necroscope next to me. And I'll bring the Golem down. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's pretty slow. You can go there. Don't think the Golem can actually run, which is a shame. It's a bit too thick around the waist for that. So end of the turn, unless you guys are doing anything else.
Nope.
Okay, let's do the spinner.
Did the spinner get sacked?
No, spinner's good. No, hang on, did it get sacked?
It got sacked, and then it was good. We weren't really paying attention.
It did get sacked, didn't it? So are we chipping off the spinner then?
Nah. We've gone past it now.
Okay,
We'll give it a chance.
It's got a second wind, so the spinner is a 4. Oh, James is going for it, isn't it? Amaretto, after a couple of glasses of wine. What a piss head. Everyone's drinking. Gin, are you back?
Gin's back.
Okay, so we've just
Everyone's drinking. It's just there's a lockdown, man.
we're on next turn. So we're going straight into exploration. Actually, there's an event now, isn't there?
Yeah.
There is.
So the event card. See how horrific this is. So we've got.
No. Hang on. We have to explore the room and then do the event.
That is very true. That's very true. So we have a dweller's room. So it's going to move on to red. How did that work?
I rolled a 1. That's monsters.
Have I moved this too far? I think I've moved it too far. So it's gone 1, 2, 3. So it started there, it went 1, 2, 3. And we've only rolled darkness once, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I'd moved it too far, so it should be on the grey. Right, so let me get the tile. There is going to be a treasure chest in this room if anyone wants to go for it.
Well, normally that's kleptomaniac Vicky.
Bearing in mind it could be a mimic.
We're fine. We like mimics. They're our friend.
They're the worst thing we've faced so far.
Yeah, but do you like Initiative 9 mimics?
Jack gets to go first.
That is true.
There's also an environment card, which I'll read out for you. So there's an abandoned meal. A hearth built into the wall still burns, cooking the contents of a large stew pot. Someone must have left it in a hurry. So if you wish to eat from it, you must use the search action, then roll 1d6. 1 is you're poisoned 3 times, 2 is you're poisoned, 3 it heals some wounds, 4 it heals more wounds, and insanity. 5 heals a butt ton of stuff, and 6 is like godlike, but it's all to do with healing basically.
Nobody's damaged yet, so it's something we can always come back to if.
Yeah, we'll come back to that bad boy.
Okay. So who's going where?
Is there going to be monsters and stuff in there, or?
No, we've got the event to do next.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I might as well just go over by the other door, surely.
What I thought, we may have a guillotine blocking our direction. Yeah.
Well, the event is desperation. There is a man in this room who clutches a small barrel of explosives. We've been here before. He threatens to blow you up if you approach. So one accursed must take a charisma test. If you're successful, he runs away and leaves some money behind. But if he fails, he's basically a suicide bomber.
Does he scream Hawaiian snack bar first?
Yes, he does.
Liam, is this something we have to do, or can we just ignore him?
It says one accursed must take a charisma 1 test.
Do you want me to do that then, because I'm charisma
I
4?
was about to say, surely it should be the pretty courtesan with the frilly knickers.
Yeah, it's got my vote.
Okay, well I've rolled 2 dice so far and I've got a 6.
Wait.
Vicky, this
See.
is role play, obviously, so you need to get into this.
I only rolled a 1 and a 2 after that, so I'm obviously letting him have me.
So, did you pass? Did you with your 6?
Yes, I passed.
Okay,
Well,
that's
it was only a charisma 1 test.
that's good because if he blows himself up, each accursed within the map tile suffers 3d6 damage.
Ouch.
Ooh, that's... While I'm here, who's into beer? Like, Jack, you like your beers, don't you? Your ales and all the rest of it.
Yeah, I'm straight.
So, Beer Hawk at the minute are doing the 24 packs, which are normally £35. They're doing 30% off, making them £24, including free delivery.
Ooh,
Bargain.
pound of beer.
A pound of beer, and they're all, like craft, from craft breweries rather than just sort of mass manufactured shite.
Just one moment while you're saying that. That was Beer Hawk, was it?
Beer Hawk, yeah.
His phone's out.
We've
And
lost Jack.
And the code for the discount is Mega30.
Mega 30. Lovely.
It would have been so much more banter if they put Maga30.
Right,
Oh, such a missed opportunity.
which ones are they on? Sorry, what am I looking at here? Oh,
Hang on, let me bring up Beer Hawk.
got it.
Liam,
Yeah.
because I passed my test, what do we actually get?
Oh yeah, good point. Forgot
So
about that.
it's the stock up with the big packs. So
I've got you.
You get
so there's-
1d6 times 50 crowns,
they're
Vicky.
normally £35. No, I ordered the lager pack is what I did. The lager mixed mega pack.
So I just got us 150 crowns.
Nice.
Nice. Split between us or read?
I don't know, that's Liam's decision.
What does it say? The man flees, disappearing into the dark. he leaves behind 1d6 times 50 crowns. So I think you just split that however you like.
150 doesn't split by 4 though.
Yeah, it does.
Not evenly,
Wait.
but how do you want to do it?
Yeah.
At least we got some coinage back.
How do you want to split it down, Vicky?
Well,
Equally as
I'll
four.
take 34 then. If if we're split, if it's got to be split down, then someone can have 36. What am I talking about? That's not right.
I was just trying to do the maths on that.
But say,
Gin is not allowed near the calculator.
so what I meant to say 36 and 38. I knew I'd gone the wrong way.
Okay, so Vicky's on what, 38? And Vicky already had 6 crowns anyway. So Vicky's on 44. What are the rest of us getting?
Well, 2 people get 36, 2 people get 38. So I'll take 36. I'm happy to take the less.
Okay, it's 36. And then I gave Vicky 38 already. So Jack can have 38. So what am I getting? 36.
No, 2 people get 37 and 2 people get 38. I've just double checked with the calculator.
Okay, 37. So I think Aidan gets one more. Okay, so Aidan, you're on 37, I'm on 37, Jack's on 38, and Vicky's on 44 because she had a few left over.
Oh, you can get 12 bottles of Augustina for £24. That's £2 a bottle of Augustina, which is pog.
Shall I put the discount code on the screen?
How many songs are we on?
So
Rounds.
who's going where?
I'll go forward and be in the front line because it kind of makes sense for me to be there, doesn't it?
Okay, you're not searching the chest then.
Is there a chest? Well, I mean, does it matter who searches the chest? Is there anyone that's better than anyone else?
The lower initiative person is better because being a mimic, it will mimic your initiative.
Well, that should be the man with the floating ball sack then, in that case. I think his initiative was 2.
Yeah, I can't get through though because you and Jack are in the way, so one of you will have to shift your ass.
I'll go and search the chest then because my initiative is only 3.
Liam, we missed a track.
Did we?
Yeah, Aidan has his lantern, which ups his initiative by 3.
Oh, he does, doesn't he?
And did he get the tattoo?
Oh, I got the stamina one.
You got stamina on. So you haven't got the tattoo yet, but we found a way of increasing your initiative, which means that you're not just going to be...
My initiative is 6 now in that case. I think it's 3 stand. Yeah, my initiative's 6, yeah.
So you're now 6, and when you can get the second tattoo, if you want the initiative one, you can go up to initiative 8,
Ooh.
which will put you before most things, which means you won't now just be a knight absorbing all the damage. You'll be a knight that's able to destroy everything before you have to absorb the damage.
Yep, sounds good.
It made sense to give you the lantern because normally they're not worth having because it replaces like cloaks and stuff, which gives you evasion. But because you're going down this sword and board route, you don't use evasion anyway, so you don't need it.
No.
So
Yeah, exactly.
for you, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna rock Aidan towards the door. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you?
I go 5.
Oh, go 5. You then opening the door on your next turn or next.
Yeah, as well. Well, I can open it now if I really wanted to, surely.
Yeah, and then I can go into the room 1, 2, 3, 4 and do the search if people want me to. Open the chest.
Yes, please.
What we got? We have a loot. So loot card is.
Oh dear.
It's a
Elon Musk has just
lock.
trashed another one of his rockets. Oopsie.
It's a lockpick, which is kind of useful.
Quite useful.
Do you want me to hold on to it, or does anyone else want it? Is it consumable?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. I can't hold it.
Oh, I can.
Jack can.
I can't, so Jack has got it then. So Jack's got the lockpick. Okay, so that's me done. Where are the rest of you guys going?
I will move as far forward as possible.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Are you going next to Aidan, or are you going to leave that for Jack, or are you going on a diagonal?
I'm going to leave that for Jack. Everyone's so camouflaged into that square. I'm a bit confused.
Yeah, it's quite a dark one. I'll turn the light on for a minute, actually. Jack, are you going towards the front of the pack?
That certainly am. They pulled me right in by that door.
Okay. Vicky, did you need any stamina?
I can't remember. No, I don't. I've got them all back. All the
Okay.
right way up.
Necroscrote is going to go next to me, and the
Yo.
golem.
Screwed.
The old Necroscrote. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. The golem's really slow. He's going to stay at the back. Cool. So, am I doing the spinner, or is someone else doing darkness now?
Well, the spinner hasn't been sacked.
Well, it
Yeah,
kind of
it's
was sacked, and then I carried on.
No, keep the spinner going. We'll give it a second chance. Keep it going.
Boss has spoken, so off it goes. No, it's good. I think. It's 4. Yes, they're all good. So exploration. Now this is going to move on to red now, so there will be bad things in here, and we have an intersection, which is a real pain.
I rolled a 3, which is monsters.
Okay. Sharpen your sword, Aidan.
Prepare to meet thy baby maker. Prepare to meet thy doom.
Alright, so how many exits? We've got 3 exits on this.
The old silver sword, eh?
How many cards have we got left?
Good point. 4.
Oh.
So
Well, that's it then. There's these 3 in that little place where the old golem is.
it's making a real mess of the board here, these stupid intersections.
Maybe put the 2 rooms at the top.
Yeah, I'll do that. So what have we got? I've got a deal from the bottom, so I'll go 1, 2, 3, and put another one at the top. Okay, and was it monsters in this room?
Yeah, afraid so.
Okay, so we have 3 Scorn Savages and 6 Lurker Scouts.
That's alright.
So, Scorn Savages, they're not too bad. And 6 Lurker Scouts. They're the ones with the chakrams, like the discs that they throw around the room.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just get the stats out for you guys so you can figure out what you want to do.
Oh, I just want to get in the middle and do a big meaty swing.
Well, you can talk beer whilst I get the stats.
Are they ranged, Liam?
Are they what, sorry?
Are they ranged?
Yeah, the scouts, the Lurker Scouts, do have a range, yeah.
Haven't someone got like a Molly cocktail to just lob and just burn all of them to the cinders since they're so packed?
I don't know if we have one, do we? I think we didn't use them all up.
Well, they're expensive, so we didn't buy any more or something.
Well, we haven't actually discovered an apothecary yet, so we don't have anyone to buy them from. We've just
sad panda.
we started off with a couple, and then we found one in a dungeon. So the Scorn Savages, they're the guys at the front. They're the heavier hitters. So they've got an endurance of 5. They've got 1. Oh no, sorry, they're level 2 now. They've got an endurance of 7. Attack 1, hit on a 3+. Their strength is 5, and they've got life points of 9. They move. What do they move? They move 4, and their initiative 4. Aidan, do you want to roll for a perk? Because they're level 2, they start to pick up perks now.
3.
So each savage. Oh, sorry. They've got heavy shields, so attacks suffer -1 to hit.
Oh, that sucks, big donkey dick.
Yeah, it's not ideal. Just getting their card out. It's the scouts. Where's the savages?
I think I hit on 5s. Oh, that sucks, big donkey doo-doos.
Yeah, they're not great. Might have to turn the lights down again if you can't see the stats on these cards. So that's the savages. And the scouts. Scouts. They've got an endurance of 7, which is high as well. They've got 1 attack. They hit on a 2+. And their perception is 4 because they're shooters. They've only got 6 health though. They move 9 and they've got an initiative 6. Aidan, do you want to do a perk again?
3.
So they're slippery. They may move through squares blocked by other characters. So can you guys all see the stats at the top, or do you want me to dim the lights?
Dim the lights. Still can't see. I reckon you should
I'll move them around.
Yeah, or have a red shade, so it looks like some sort of crackling fire. Honestly.
I'll move them over here because I think there's less glare over here.
Yeah, there is less glare.
Okay, cool. In which case, let me try the lights back on because it might make the room look a bit better. Can you see that?
Yeah, boy.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Where do you guys want to go? Kicking off with Jack, is it?
Yep. Now, I could run straight into the middle of that entire pack and take one massive swing, but I'm then mincemeat as soon as they go. The other theory, and it's not perhaps the most helpful to you guys, is if I run into the middle of that pack and then do nothing, I'm still hidden while they have to move around me. It means I can get to the ranged attackers next turn.
I can also speed bump them for you with my Necroscope, Jack, if that helps you.
Well, it wouldn't though, would it? Because if I quite literally move straight into the dead centre of that pack, which I can in stealth, and then take a swing.
Well, what if you just engage, if I stick the old pencil down, bear with me a sec. What if you, or if I put a dice down, what if you move to that square so you can hit 2, and then I put the Necroscope in front of you?
It's possible, but that's going to affect your ability to hit them and do damage, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't mind sucking it up though if it means you guys don't get trounced.
The thing there is, I'm only wondering if it's more helpful for me to get to the rear and take out the ranged attackers.
Okay.
Or hit them behind. Or get that attack in first, go out.
If you get that attack in first, you're probably going to wipe out a savage, possibly even hurt or take out a second one, depending on your rolls.
The reason I'm questioning it is only because the maximum amount of attacks we're going to suffer as a group from savages is, well, 2 of them attacking.
Yeah.
Not be able to reach anyone else.
Now you're cool, Jack.
What's the votes from the others?
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, boy.
Sure.
Well,
Right.
I'm going to do another shot. So what are you doing then, Jack?
I think, I'm afraid to say, I'm going to run into the middle of that pack and then wait there.
Okay. So you're staying in stealth, are you?
I am.
So Jack's hiding. Is it Vicky next?
Yeah, me or the bloke.
Well, shall I do the bloat after you've done your thing, Vicky, so we see what the lay of the land is?
Okay, how far do I need to run to reach them?
1, 2, 3, 4 gets you right behind Jack, and you can hit 2 savages.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright. Do you want to go for the north or south?
North, please. So I've rolled a 5. And then I rolled a 2 plus 4.
Whose hobby ID? Is that you, Jack?
I think I only rolled 6 for damage.
Okay, so they've got what? They've got endurance of 7.
Well, that did nothing. I will attack them again. And I miss.
Uh-oh.
I'll try a rift crossbow instead. I missed. I just rolled 3 1s in a row.
Oh god.
Oh,
Are you gonna step back on your final attack, Vicky, with the rapier?
Right, because my final attack was the wrist crossbow.
Oh, okay. But well, would
Although,
you?
to be fair, I could have done that. I
Yeah.
could have stepped back with my rapier, which would have made sense, because I could still fire the arrow. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Because what I could then do is I could put the necroscrote in front of you.
Awesome.
I mean, it's probably going to get killed, but it'll take a bit of heat off you.
Will
So-
your sanity survive that?
Yeah, it'll be fine. I can take a few dead minions. So, is it Aiden next? Or
yeah, boy.
what's your 6? Oh, it's the Lurker Scouts thing, because they're 6 as well.
Dolt.
Who wants to take a hit first? We're all going to get hit.
Yeah, hit me. Hit me.
Okay, so 1 attack, hits under 2+, you're hit. Do you want to roll for behaviour, Aiden, see what they do?
3. That's like the 4th 3 I've just rolled.
So what do they do? Each lurker scout, each lurker adjacent to an accursed will move, ignoring threats, so they run away. And then they're gonna use chakram, so it's only 1d6 damage plus their perception of 4, so it's not big beer. How do you want to play this?
Well, I mean, I've got a damage reduction of 10. What's their perception?
4.
So unless they crit me, they can't hurt me.
No. You just gonna roll with it?
Yeah, just
Okay.
hit me.
Well, you've got your parry as well, haven't you?
Pointless. Unless it's only worth parrying if they crit me.
Do you have to declare that before though? Because evasion you have to declare before you take a hit. I don't know if parry's any different.
Where's the card?
Says if you have a shield equipped, you may parry instead of evading. So you'd probably have to declare it up front.
No, that's all right. I'll just yeah. I mean, there's 1 in 6 chance they can crit me, so there's
Okay.
almost only parry if it's going to be like real big dick stuff.
All right, so they've got a 3, so it's not going to scratch
Bounce.
you. Next one on you, Vicky. You ready?
Yeah, I guess so.
2+, you have been hit.
Oh. What's the max damage they can do?
10.
I will evade it.
Good call, because it was 10.
Nice.
God.
So I evade. Oh, the box.
Okay, Jack, you're hidden, aren't you?
I am hidden.
Okay, so
Maybe.
more than the rest of us. So I'm going to take a hit, which is hit me. I'm gonna try and evade this. So they did 2 + 4 is 6. What happens there? With my evasion, that's 8.5, so they won't scratch me, but I have lost the stamina evading. Back to you, Aiden. What do you want to do? Take it?
Yeah, go on then.
So it's hit you, so it's going to bounce off your armour because it wasn't a crit.
Yeah.
Back to Vicky.
Yeah.
You have been hit.
By another one of these creatures.
Yeah. Because
I will
Jack's
avoid-
not there, we're taking 2 hits each.
Damn you.
Do you
But
want
I
to?
was evading.
You're evading. Okay. So that's 4 plus 3, 7.
Yeah, I can avoid that.
Last one on me. Oh shit! It's crit me. Ugh. I'm going to spend my last stamina, I think, to pile on some evasion. So it does 5. So I have. Oh, what have I got? I've only negated. My total evasion is 8. Half of that's 4. Plus 1 for my agility. So I'm okay, but I'm all out of stamina now, so I can't really take much more punishment. Aidan?
Where am I? Where's? Am I going to be able to kill one of these things and swing through it and thump another one? Probably not.
No, Jack's taken that slot.
I suppose the best thing I can do is just run in and just whack the one by your necroscope. It's the only thing I can do, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I could have put the necroscope down 1 because that still would have protected Vicky and it wouldn't have messed up your movement. So, I mean, I could have done that.
Well, it makes no difference. I can still attack one either side. The only problem is then it's people. You have to move the necroscope away so Vicky can move forward.
Well, if I had placed the necroscope south 1 square and you moved into it square instead, it means you would have 2 targets. You still couldn't do your cleaving because Jack's in the middle of them. You can't cleave through Jack.
Well, they've got -1 to hit anyway, don't they? So I'm only hitting them 5, so chances are I'm not going to kill one anyway, if you see what I mean. So
Okay.
I might as well just run up and whack it.
Okay, so off you go.
Oh, I've hit it twice. Right, so that's 2 5s I roll to what? What do I need to add? I'll stay aggressive as well, of course.
Okay.
'Cause it's a fight. So aggressive is 1, strength is 5, that's add 6, add 2 from the silver sword, so that's 6, 7, 8. Are they demons?
Oh, they are demons, yeah.
So D6 plus 9 twice. So that's for 22 damage in total, minus its minus twice its endurance.
Yeah, which would be 14.
So 22 minus 14, 8 damage total.
Okay, that's pretty good. They've got, annoyingly, they've got 9 life.
Oh, oh.
That is irritating. Did you factor in your +1 from the silver sword?
No, I didn't. So it's dead.
Cool. Nice. Okay, so that's that gone. Who's next? Is it the Savages? I think. Yeah, initiative 4. Vicky, do you want to roll for behaviour?
I suppose so. Roll a 6.
So each savage without a target moves by 6 towards the nearest accursed. Each attacks with a club. And if they have moved within this turn, they add 2 damage to each of their attacks. So one's tied down by the necroscope, but one will move up next to Aidan. So Aidan, you're going to take a hit, and they hit on a 3+. It's a 5.
What's their unless they can do more than 10 damage, it just bounces off my armor again.
Well, their strength is 5 +2 because it's moved is 7, and then they do 1d6 damage.
Yeah, that's right. It's 50-50 chance it bounces.
So you're just
I
gonna...
would be willing to take that on the chin.
Yeah, just see. Well, it might not hurt me. It's only 50-50 chance it'll actually do any damage.
Okay, so just going to roll for it. So it's a 5 plus the 7.
2 damage.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Is that 9? Was it in total? Did you say?
7 plus 5. 12.
Yeah, 2 damage.
The other one is tied down by the necroscope, so it's got a roll to hit it. But it's a -1 to hit though, so it's 4+. Oh, it's critted it. That's
So I'm on
garbage.
14 health.
So on a crit hit, it does 2d6 damage, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be dead. Oh, rolled 5 plus its strength of 5 is 10. The Necrobloat has an endurance of 2, so that's 8, and it only had 6 life, so it is dead. So I've got to do an instability test. So 9 dice, I need to get a 6. Yeah, I've got 1 6, so that's okay. And then I think it's just me left to go now, finish off the round. Do you guys want me to shoot some stuff at the back, or try and finish off the one Aidan was hacking?
Might as well start finishing them off like it because it's less dice coming back at us, isn't it?
Vicky, Jack, you good, cool with that?
I would agree with that.
I agree too.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to be really annoying. At the end of this turn, I'm going to go to bed. Otherwise, I'm going to fall asleep on you, and I've got to be up at 4.
Are you really flagging?
Yeah, it's literally just hit me like a wall. I was fine, and now I'm not.
Oh, sad panda.
What do you want to do? Do you guys want to call it early, or Jack, are you going to take over?
I'm happy for Jack to take over my character. I don't want to ruin your guys' evening.
Happy to take group decision on it.
Aidan, how you doing?
I don't mind. I'm good to go to say 10 if you want. If that's normal, isn't it? 10?
Yeah, I'm good.
Only if Jack is, of course, and you are.
Yep, fine with that.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
let's do it then.
Bye bye, Vicky.
Night.
See you later.
I'll leave Jack my phone.
Right, okay, so Vicky's off to Land of Nod. I'm going to shoot the one that you guys have been working on already. So, are they -1 to hit, aren't they?
The savages are not the ones with chat rooms.
Okay, well, if you want me to go for this one, I'm pointing a pencil at. That is a savage, so it will be -1 to hit. Oh, hang on. Have I done that right? Aidan, you killed the one next to you, didn't you?
No, it had 1 life left.
So what have I done? It had 1 life left. Okay.
Yeah, you literally just had to touch it with a feather touch type thing, and that would have killed it.
Okay, well, do you want me to try and finish it off then?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4+ to hit, it's a 5, 2d6 damage from the crossbow, 4 + 2 is 6, plus my perception of 5 with the... Oh, Necrobloat's gone, isn't it? So I've done 10, so he is dead. And then one more shot, where do you want me to put it?
Could you try and take out... you see the row of 4 just in front of me?
Yeah.
Do you think you could take out one of the ones in the front row?
Okay, I'll go for the one at the south. So rolling to hit, 3+, it's a crit. Nice. So that's going to be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 damage, and their endurance is 7. He's well and truly dead.
Perfect.
Cool. Do you want me to do the spinner for darkness, or do one of you guys want to roll?
Spin to win, baby!
Okay, off it goes. Have we still got James with us, or is he drunk?
Yeah.
That's a 3 for darkness. So Jack, you're up. Oh, James
Right.
is still there.
Right. Can you... I'm possibly drunk as well. Can you drop into the gap you just created, please?
Yep.
So, the first swing can go for the one directly in front of me by the door.
Yeah.
as well. So cannot miss, but it's a hit. So it's 2d6 plus 4 plus 8. Right, okay. Fucking hell, I rolled 2 sixes.
Okay, well that's gone.
20 damage.
Is that a cleave weapon?
It is a cleave weapon.
Okay, going anti-clockwise then.
I certainly am.
Positioning.
Hence the positioning. That is a hit. 2d6 plus 8. No, sorry, 2d6 plus 4. That's not great, actually. That's 8 damage. Good shit.
Yeah, because their endurance is 7, so 1 wound.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to be a little bit sneaky here. I'm going to use the wrist crossbow on it before I do my second melee attack. That might have been a mistake, because that was a crit. So that is 8, 12 damage.
Minus the 7,
So 5 wounds.
plus the 1 it's already got, so that's dead.
Okay. That was a mistake then, never mind. Technically, if I killed that one remaining one, I could still cleave round and hit the one
Yeah,
just hiding in the corner.
yeah, you could, because there's no one in the way, there's no wall in the way.
In that case, I'm going to use the second wrist crossbow attack. It's a hit. So, 10.
Okay, cool. Less the 7 is 3.
Yep.
I just...
So, second attack with the big axe. Five, so that's a hit. Right. Okay, 2d6 plus 6. Got 11 there. So 4 wounds.
Nice, that's dead as well. And then you get to cleave round.
Yep.
I'm liking this new assassin.
That will be a crit.
Bloody hell. Well, it's going to be dead then, isn't it?
Bear with me, that is 20 damage again.
Yeah, minus the 7, 13. It's only got 6 life, so that's screwed. Awesome. Shades of the Outcast.
Yeah, so sorry for leaving you all in the lurch for the first round, but that's why.
That's cool. So, James is hardcore, isn't he? He's painting and drinking.
Just don't mix up the glasses.
So we've then got all the initiatives. Oh, there's one initiative 6 guy. Aidan, do you want to take it since it's barely going to scratch you?
Yeah, got it.
So,
Liam,
yep.
Vicky.
I might have gone to bed, but that doesn't mean you can forget my character.
Oh, sorry. The ghost of Vicky lives on.
Vicky who's sleeping, not the courtesan.
Do you want to play your character, Vicky, since you're still barely hanging on?
Yeah, okay.
And get you to move off the sofa.
No, I'm kind of watching. Where am I? I'm in threat range of the one next to me, aren't I? Or is that somebody else?
You are here. You'd need to move up to actually engage in the thing because you're standing next to Aidan at the moment.
Oh. Well, I could attack Aidan. Aidan,
You ready for this?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. Okay, I will.
Is that actually Aidan or a recorded sound?
Maybe. Yeah, boy.
Okay, I will use my rapier to step forward one,
Right.
because then I can regain the stamina that I've used.
Oh, I would have got a stamina back last time because I didn't move. Let's get that back.
I will then hit the one beside me with a 3, so I hit it.
Cool.
And then is it 1d6? What's the health and endurance?
So their endurance 7 and then -1 to hit as well, the savages.
That's fine. Because I've hit on a 5.
James is drinking meths. We got meths, rum, scotch, gin, and coke.
Yeah, I'm just thinking I've hit, so I'm going to use my wrist gun to make it 2d6 plus 4.
Okay.
I rolled 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've rolled 13, take 7, so it's got 4 wounds.
Okay, 4 wounds. And it has 6 life, so you only got to do 2 more on it. Oh no, sorry, it's got 9 life.
I lie, it's got 6 wounds.
6 wounds, okay.
Okay, attack. I rolled a 1. Attack. 3. I rolled a 2. If I was to step back, would I be able to see one of them in my wrist crossbow?
If you step behind Aiden, so you're right behind his arse, you will.
Yeah, let's do
Be
that.
careful of the old backdraft though.
I'm sure you've got enough armour on to keep it hidden.
But Aiden, Jin.
You know I'm not wearing chaps. Chaps.
Jin, Aiden, Jin's pretty odourless though, isn't it?
Well, you didn't know what I had last night.
You flushing it out.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm going to shoot the other one.
But the little one,
Yeah.
you're going to soften them up for Aiden just to cleave through them.
Yeah, boy. Cleavey.
I'm not doing enough damage to take them out, so if I did 6 with 2 dice, I'm not going to do enough damage with 1 dice.
Yeah.
So I'll hit the other one.
Okay.
Are they -1 to hit? They're not, are they?
No, they're not. Little one's normal.
Oh, so I've rolled a 2, so I've only just hit. And then I do... Is it 2d6? Yep. Wrist crossbow damage.
1, 6, plus 2, 7, plus 6.
Okay. No. So I've done 8 damage.
Endurance 7, so it's another wound.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it sets Aiden up though. So, Aiden, you're next, I think. With your... Oh no, I forgot Vicky, didn't I? So it's the bad guys to shoot. Aiden, you going to take it on the chin?
Yeah, boy.
It's a crit.
Right. How do I get around this then? Or do I just have to...
Well, you're allowed to use your base endurance,
Which is 4.
and you're allowed to use anything that gives you evasion if you decide to evade by using a stamina.
Ah, can't I now block it instead then? If I use
Yes, you
parry?
can. Yeah, you can use your parry.
Yeah, let's do that. So I need to roll 4 and above. 5.
Okay, you totally negate the attack then.
Yay! Suck my dunder. Right,
Yeah,
so my
if
stamina's
you-
now
If
1.
you're successful, you completely negate the attack. It's a really nice parry. So Vicky's done her thing. Aiden, it's now your go. Vicky's softened them up for you.
Right, okay, so let's have a look. Where am I? Exactly.
You are here where the pencil is.
Hang on, and there's what, just 2 of the buggers left?
Yeah, where you've got those wound dice at the moment. You've got a savage, the bigger one, -1 to hit, currently taken 6 wounds. And a little dude who you'll hit normally has taken 1 wound.
I'll it'd probably be best if I go for the savage twice, won't I? Because there's probably...
I would have thought you've got a better chance of hitting the little guy, and you've probably got enough damage that you're going to kill him and cleave through.
Okay, let's do that then. Let's do that. Okay, move me forward 1, and then I'll give him a good old whacking. Well, I missed 1 and crit with the other one.
Oh, well, he's dead.
So
That will cleave through.
Then, do you roll your damage dice together? Because they're your hit dice together, because it's better to roll them separately.
well, when there's a fresh monster, I just roll them twice, if you see what I mean.
Fair enough.
And now the cleave, which I missed.
Oh, that's a
Okay.
shame.
No, please.
Okay, so it's the Savage next. Vicky, you doing a roll for behaviour?
Yeah.
Vicky's
3.
still just about hanging in. Each Savage without a target moves towards an accursed and hits them with club. So club is only 1d6 damage unless you roll a crit, and it's 2d6. So 8 is next to Aiden, so it's going to hit Aiden. And it's a 5. So you've got 1d6 plus 5 damage coming at you, Aiden.
So he's got to roll a 6 to hurt me.
Yeah, you're just going to ride this.
Yeah, wait.
Okay. He has rolled a 6.
1 damage, little bastard.
Okay, you've taken a few knocks now, haven't you?
I'm on 13 health.
Okay. So, is it my go, I think? I'm still on the crossbow at the moment, which is a bit stupid, because I kind of wanted my necrobolt back. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to shoot the Savage. So what's that? 4 plus to hit, because of his -1 thing. So I rolled a 2, which is crap. I rolled a 5, that does hit. And 2d6 for the crossbow, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I think. 13 damage minus the 7.
6 wounds. It's dead.
Nice. That ends that. We're all good. And then my golem is just going to haul his slow ass forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. God, he's slow. Right, okay, how are we doing for time?
Got 35 minutes.
Okay, so end of the turn. Do you want me to do the spinner, or do you guys want to roll?
Spinner.
Vicky, your voice is getting frailer and frailer.
Meant to go to bed 20 minutes ago, but hasn't mustered the energy to move.
Oh shit, it's a 1.
Oh. Definitely flat now.
So it moves red. Jack, do you want to roll for monsters or an event?
Bring it on. I think he's doing it, because that's gone so well so far.
I got a 5. It's an event. I've alternated. I've gone monsters event, monsters event.
Cool, it's an event. So there's an event currently in this room, which so start of a new round. There is no exploration because we don't have any open doors at the moment. And actually what I should do is put 3 closed doors up, which I forgot to do. So we don't do exploration yet because no open doors, so the event will then trigger. And we have a vile abomination.
Wasn't actually what I was going to say, was we've ended the combat and killed everything off. What happened to our souls and loot?
That is a good point. That's a very good point. So we've got 3 scorned savages. They were worth 4 each. 6 lurkers, and they were worth 3 each.
12 and 18, 40.
Oh, nice and easy.
4-way split.
10 each.
10 each. Okay, so I'm on 54.
Salt.
Aidan, I've got you on 47.
Cool.
Oh, sorry.
Salt.
Vicky is on 54.
Liam,
Yeah.
what crowns, mate?
Oh, I'm amending the wrong one, aren't I?
Yeah,
What a
I don't
fool.
mind having that many souls though.
I'm making it 19 each, I think. Just going through the tabs.
Is that right?
Yeah,
I
I think
think
you're right. Yeah, because Jack's going to be on 19. I'm going to be on 19.
I think everybody is on 19 souls.
Yeah. And then we get a loot card for that one as well, I think. Loot card. Which is, we have, what we got? This is quite cool. It's Blessed Water. a bit like a smaller version of the oil flask.
Yep.
So blessed water, if you use it, target an area of 2 by 2 squares with at least one of its squares in line of sight and no further than 6 squares away. You deal 1d6 plus 2 wounds to each demon.
Not bad.
So it's not a damage thing, it's just straight up wounds. Who wants it?
Jack.
Yeah, I was going to say it's probably going to be me, simply because I'm the only one who's got any space.
Okay, Jack's got the blessed water. You right with that, Aiden?
Sounds good.
So I think Aiden's got 3 bandages on him at the second.
Yeah, I've got bandages galore.
Okay, so and then we go back to the event, which I kind of went straight to for some reason. We've got a vile abomination. So maybe this is what came out of Aiden's derriere. So a stubby little demon with a belly that scrapes the floor stands in the centre of this room. With a sudden maniacal grin, the demon charges towards you. This could go very badly. Treat this demon as a demon of Gularoth with endurance 5 and health of 6. It can be attacked by an accursed targeting any free square within this map tile. If you fail to kill the demon by the end of the round, it explodes. One random accursed and any accursed adjacent to them suffer 3d6 damage.
Ouch. Okay, we need to fill up.
We got all the suicide bombers. So, Jack, you're up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. What's his endurance?
For 5.
It's 5 and 6. I just can't remember which way round.
Yeah, health is 6, endurance 5.
First attack missed. Second attack critted. So that is 2d6 plus 6, 18.
It's dead.
That's the 5, it's dead. Okay, that's cool. So the rest of us can move freely now except for Jack. So Aiden, where do you want to go?
Hang on. Just before you do that, is it worth Jack moving to wherever he wants to move and then attacks? Because it doesn't say you have to attack immediately.
That's a fair point. Yeah, you could have moved.
We go north? Two
so
rooms.
which way are we going?
Well, north has the 2 rooms, which is probably the best way to go.
Really?
Most space.
Can do. Clear out the other ones, but whichever door we're heading for, just move me towards it, please.
Okay, well, Vicky says north. We'll go north. Aiden, are you going
Good,
up
yeah.
alongside? Are you getting any stamina back?
Yeah, I'll rest and then waddle across, and that puts me on max stam, baby. Oh,
And what stance do you want to go on?
aggressive.
Aggressive. Okay. Vicky?
Is there any other stance?
Well, there is a defensive, or you could just go neutral.
Nah.
You could just like stand straight.
Oh,
Like-
that reminds me. I'm only on 12 hits actually because it's not -1, isn't it? Armor if you're aggressive. So
Right, well, let's see what's behind the next door and call it a day because people are flagging now. So, Vicky, where are you going?
I'm resting, which will also put me on max stamina, and then I will step behind one of the guys.
Do you want to go behind?
If it doesn't get in your way.
the
Good.
rotting one or the one wearing arseless chaps.
Go behind Jin. And I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm just going to stand here. And I've still got my crossbow up because I'm a fool. But I will rest before I move to get my final stamina back. And my slow ass golem is just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's done feck all. Right, Aiden, do you want to roll for darkness? Because we sacked off the wheel.
2.
2, cool. So the next room is... Next room's going to go grey actually, so there shouldn't be anything nasty in here. But the next room is... Oh, what is another intersection? Well,
You've only got one card. You only put one door up.
Yeah. So let's put that there. And I'll put the door... I suppose it doesn't really matter where it goes, but I'll put it to the left. So I suppose, do we want to finish off this intersection?
Might as well.
Okay, who's going through first? Who's going where?
Same formation by the door that has the room in it.
Is yeah, and also is Jack hiding now as well?
I haven't had a chance to go into stealth yet.
But I'm sure he will any moment now.
No, but what I mean is, if we don't we have to like? What I'm saying is, doesn't like shit start triggering now? So doesn't he need to hide or something first?
It's moved to a grey this turn, so it's actually there's not going to be anything nasty in that room.
All right, okay. Well, it doesn't matter then. Just toddle us up to the next room, I suppose.
Okay, so
Same formation, open door, darkness roll.
Yeah, sounds good.
Stealth.
Okay, so Aidan then 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you need to get any stamina back, Aidan?
No, 5.
5.
5, sorry. Jack, you don't need stamina, do you? Or do you want to get one back?
I do need stamina badly if I'm going to go into stealth, so I'll have to get one back.
So Jack can only move 4. Vicky, where do you want to go?
I will stand behind Aidan.
Okay. Right up behind him?
No, I'll leave a gap so that he's got tumbling space if need be.
Just in case he lets one rip.
Yeah.
Boy.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't really want to be in the door. And then I go 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to summon my Necroscrote, who I'm going to put next to me. So that's going to cost me 3 sauce. So that's that gone. And my Slow Golem is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And just stand in the middle of the room like a fool. So darkness roll, Aidan.
5.
Cool.
Liam, would your golem not be one further forward? Because I'm sure he can move diagonally as well.
That's a good shout, actually. Yes, he could. So you're not that tired.
I just worked out before you moved him.
Exploration. Well, it's not the quest room. It's going to be a room, idle room, full of bad guys and stuff. So do you want to call it there for the evening?
That would work nicely, wouldn't it, if everyone's starting to flag?
And it also gives me a chance to shift the dungeon around because we're going to have to backtrack and check out all those other rooms once we've dealt with whatever crap is in this room.
Sounds like a plan.
Hey, did you just...
Have any corridors left either. I reckon we're going to be coming up against a lot of rooms.
Probably. Aidan, do you just want to roll the dice just to see whether it's monsters or an event in there?
3.
Oh, that's monsters, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Right, so you know what we've got. We have 1d3 plus 3 Grim Cultists. Do you want to roll another dice, Aidan?
4.
So,
Oh. Right, well that's...
Well, it's got to be 3 plus 3, isn't it? So it's 5 in total.
Yeah, you're right, yeah. So it'll be 5 Grim Cultists. So it's going to take a little while to chew through, so I'll set them up ready for next time. And then we can deal with that lot and then start heading to the other rooms and stuff.
Sounds pog.
Cool. I'm going to stop the YouTube recording. So stop that.